have the skills and the patience to actually design a pair? Find out now on the show that tackles the most unique gigs you won't find in your job search, Jobs Unlisted. You may know Portland, Oregon to be home to some of the mega sneaker brands like Nike and Adidas, but it's also home to Penn Sol Academy, where Dwayne Edwards teaches students the ins and outs to work for those companies. I'm getting a crash course from the best because tomorrow I'm pitching my own sneaker design to Penn Sol alum who now work for Jordan and Nike. Let's see if I have what it takes to add sneaker designer to my resume.
Penn Sol is probably one of the only footwear design academies in the world dedicated to just footwear. Most people know us from the sneaker side of things that we do.
Yes.
But we really do anything that goes in your feet.
So give me a brief breakdown of who the students are.
They could be anything from someone who just grew up loving sneakers and can draw but never had any formal education like myself. They could be someone who's finished college already with a degree in design and want to take further education.
Explain to us what exactly is going on up there.
We put a shoebox up for every brand that one of our students get a job at.
It's a good time to mention that students attend Penn Sol for free, which is dope. Also dope though, Dwayne's design resume. The Mellows, Jeter's cleats, Jordan's 21 and 22. Can't lie, shit's impressive. I know not many people get to work on J's. I think it's only like 8.
It's 8.
Ever.
I was 6.
I imagine that most people inside of this industry don't look like you, Michael Jordan, and myself.
Let's see, there's probably a little over 10,000 footwear designers in our industry.
Okay.
Less than 100 look like me.
Less than 100.
I'm trying to figure out how to balance that out a little bit better.
Less than 100. What do you think are some of the differences between what students think sneaker design is and what it actually is?
Well, you just came in, right?
Right.
So what do you think?
So I imagine sneaker designing being me sitting down with a piece of paper and drawing a shoe, I think. Sneaker design.
That elbow didn't look right, so.
Yeah, it's probably terrible.
That's part of the process. Tell you what, we'll go and I'll show you.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I'll let these gentlemen take it from here. They'll give you the rundown on how to start.
So before we start drawing, what's your inspiration behind your shoe?
My inspiration? I wish I would have known that this question was coming. Like an everyday kind of sneaker. Just something that you can wear with jeans if you want, or you could just wear.
Comfortable and casual.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Something like that.
So I think we have some templates for the tooling that we're gonna use. So you can use that and start
drawing on top of this?
Yeah, drawing on top of it, the upper.
Got it.
All right, so you ready to get into this?
I want to say yeah. Honestly, probably not, but I'm gonna start anyway. Yo, I feel like I'm making progress, not gonna lie. Okay, I feel like I've made something that looks way better than I thought I was about to do.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this?
All right, proportions are on point.
I'm thinking retail $350.
Ooh, premium.
$399, you know? For someone who's never drawn before, I'm low-key killing it right now. All right, fellas, my design is set. What would be the next step on this journey?
Now it's time to make it look like something real.
Oh, hi.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Speedy. Pleasure.
Wichaya, nice
Chaya,
to meet
nice
you.
to meet you. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Doing good. This looks like the scan of my shoe.
Yes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch spot. You're gonna
Okay.
sit here. You're gonna finish your design.
All right, let's do that. Let's
Okay.
start on the outsole.
So pick a point. That sounds good.
Up until this moment, I was enjoying my new career as, you know, one of the hottest sneaker designers in all of Portland. But this part right here is the worst. Sorry, this is
You're so out of it right now. You're like,
this is the least fun part of this whole shit.
now, paint.
Oh my God, I
Okay.
have to. So how long does this process generally take you?
This usually take an hour.
An hour.
Yep.
I feel like
but-
that's how long we've been here. Oh, what's the butt? Hit me with the butt, please.
The butt is you're in a crash course.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do here is actually I will finish this for you.
Ooh! I did that? Sheesh.
Sure.
I love it. Awachaya, thank you so much.
You're
Good work
welcome.
today. Okay, so hopefully I'm moving on to something way more interesting. From what I know about Suzette, she's a materials genius and had a hand in the look of many J's. The M Lab is like her playground, and I know she can help hook up my shoe. I mean, I cooked up just a little something special right here. We just did the render for it. How do we begin to pull the materials for this shoe?
Let's go over to the wall because I want to show you some leathers from other industries.
For sure, let's see it.
What is the story that you want to tell? Do you want it to be as true to your rendering as possible, meaning you could go with a nice athletic smooth leather?
The one I'd lean more towards would be this one.
This one.
Because this feels more familiar to me. This is nice. I
Yeah.
like this.
You could bring this in here
For the red.
into your
it.
collar.
Yeah, I like this. All right, I'm finally starting to get excited because my sneaker is about to be fire. I'm just trying to let it all sink in because I still have to put my presentation together for tomorrow. But one last step though, create a physical shoe. Moneymaker, what do you think?
I think
Is this a hit?
It's kind of a hit. Yeah,
Kind of?
it is.
I think it's all the way.
No, it is. Okay.
Good work. So Eustace, this book is extremely impressive because not only are you a designer, but you also make shoes as well, which is a rarity.
Well, it gives me an advantage because I could walk into any store and come out of there and go back home and make what I see.
Well, speaking of making what you see, I mean, you got a nice, beautiful, gorgeous 5-star design in front of you, put together by myself.
All right.
Does this look like something that you'll be able to put together?
Yes. Hit it like you mean it. Nope. And then you press the toe.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm trying my best to help you Stace make my sneaker, but honestly, I'm just slowing him down. This is typically a 2-week process, and he's about to knock it out in less than 24 hours. What time are you gonna be here until doing this?
As Lionel Richie said, all night long.
While he continues working on this, I seriously need to get to work on my presentation. What can I expect from tomorrow? What is it gonna be like?
So you will be presenting in front of alumni that came through these same walls, sat in the same chairs that you sat in, that are now working at the Jordans of the world, the Nikes of the world, where they've done the exact same thing as you've done. You need a cover, right? Your cover page has like, you have your own logo yet?
I don't have my own logo yet.
We gotta figure that out between now and tomorrow.
Okay.
So
You get a logo.
because you're a brand. Then you want to go through kind of your brief. Then what you'll do is you'll show your early sketches, and then you end it with your final. And then the last thing is sample. So now you're giving them a verbal tour of the product, and then you let them hold it and appreciate it as well.
Ah, I see. Got it. So I literally have to come up with a reason for choosing.
Everything.
Dwayne gave me a bunch of good tips for tomorrow, but honestly, I have nothing. Cramming 3 weeks into one day is overwhelming. Like you Stace said, I'm about to be here all night long. Today is the big day, and I'm absolutely not a coffee drinker, but after last night, I definitely need some energy. Can I get a mocha, please, if you don't mind? And of course, I'm gonna make sure my prototype for the SM1s, the name of my shoe by the way, is ready for its debut. You Stace, my guy, how are you, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, I'm excited to see this shoe. A little concerned though.
Uh-oh.
I have my presentation very shortly. And shoe doesn't look completed yet.
Well, it's part of the process, but I do my best.
All right. My man.
All right.
Damn, I really need my boy Eustace to finish this damn sneaker. The designers will be here in less than 30 minutes, and I'm not nervous at all about the actual presentation because, you know, your boy's gifted in that department, but I do need to keep my energy up while the time passes.
I'm Precious Hannah, and I work for Nike Jordan brand.
My name is Aaron Cochran. I'm a footwear designer for Nike football, baseball.
I'm expecting Speedy to have like some killer shit.
Shout out to you, Stace, for coming through in the clutch. It's finally time for me to do what I do. So the sneaker is called the SM1. But before we get into the sneaker, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 23 years old. I'm both black and white. I wanted to create a shoe that is, you know, both dress upable and dress downable. I drew inspiration from a bunch of different things. The pearl is my birthstone. Pasta is my favorite food. The toe cap is double layered. And with that, I present to you the SM1 prototype. One thing I missed that I really wanted to point out, the red color, like I said, is because my favorite food is pasta, but that's why it's the color that is closest to the tongue.
What was your reasoning behind using primarily like different types of leathers?
If you look at this, which I believe is called the eye stay, yes, this is where you'll see that pearl, that pearlized leather, and that is because my birthstone is the pearl. I was thinking retail $155. That seemed fair.
Seems fair.
I didn't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, 155 seems fair. Okay.
So guys, I need a definitive answer. Yes or no? Would you say that I am suitable for this job? Yes or no?
What you think?
I think an internship.
I think an
An internship?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you got the juice, but
You kind of got to prove it out now. You got to prove it
Got
out.
it. Well, all right, we'll discuss salary and all of that later. All right, Dwayne. That's a wrap on the presentation and the overall process. Give me your feedback. How did I do?
I think you did well, dude. The verbal was on point, you know, and as I told you before, like that's half of the confidence getting
Right.
when you pitching.
All right, so now that you've seen my style, you've seen my work, you've seen my presentation, do you think that this, specifically sneaker designing, is a
Right.
job that I am suited for?
I agree with the girls, man. Internship.
Internship, not a
Internship.
full-blown job just yet.
It's hard to get a full-blown job straight out.
Dwayne, my man, thank you so much. I could not have done any of this without you.
Appreciate it.
And with that, big shout out to Penn Soul Academy for
Thank you,
getting
sir.
me right. Thank you.
All right, man.
The last 2 days have been exhausting, but eventful. While I love sneakers and, of course, respect the craft, I just don't think being a designer is for me. So with that, I will likely not ever design another sneaker, but I did get a nice fresh pair of SM1s that I'm excited to rock. The quest continues to find the job that will one day be right for me. It's one thing to know how to cook, but it's another to be someone's personal chef, especially a celebrity. Can I be a master in the kitchen, or will I burn it down? Find out on the show that tackles the most unique gigs you won't find in your job search, Jobs Unlisted. Behind every great meal is a great person who made it. With the help of my mentor, celebrity personal chef Amaris Jones, we're gonna see if I have what it takes to get in the kitchen full-time, cooking for famous people. Hey,
Hi, Speedy.
Amaris, how are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I wanted to start this by saying this is more ingredients than I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's really not that much.
It's intimidating, to say the least.
Really?
Yes, very much so. But I know you are a celebrity personal chef, and today I am
God.
going to become a celebrity personal chef, I think. What makes it a job that is so unique?
It's so unique because you're working with celebrities, number one, and most of them are very private. It's all about relationships when it comes to this business.
Amaris's relationships are definitely intact. Just to name a few, her clients include Diddy, Derek Jeter, and most importantly, Rick Ross, who will be my client tomorrow.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Well, let's do it. Put me
Okay.
on game. Let's learn.
All right, let's learn.
I don't consider myself a cooking novice, but I was about to find out the difference between what I do in my crib and what a master chef does.
You want to keep your pan extremely hot. You want to keep it greased as well and dressed. They call it dressing the pan.
I normally just use canola, but she told me about all different types of oils. She also doesn't use adobo, which is weird, but apparently she has her own concoction.
I have here my all-purpose seasoning, and it has a little bit of turmeric, and I have cumin, and I have salt, a teeny bit of sugar, and some other secret spices.
Oh, that we can't know. All right, is it time? Do you really want me to cook this pork chop right now?
It's a lamb chop.
I mean a lamb chop? I'm sorry.
Okay.
One lamb chop. Come on.
All right, let's go.
Am I serving it on one of these dishes right here?
It's done?
This don't look done to you? Medium?
Okay.
It definitely wasn't done. Luckily, Amaris taught me a unique trick to keep the meat salmonella free. Raw, medium, medium rare, medium well done.
You got it.
It's lit.
We're gonna make the boss salad. It's a Caesar salad that's just over the top. It's
Why
specifically for Rick Ross, the boss.
The biggest boss.
The
All right.
biggest boss. And this is where it gets bossy. Truffle oil, and then you have your shaved Parmesan.
All right, Amaris, what do we have next?
We're gonna do a really small personal kale casserole. Another term that I use is a no-mac kale mac and cheese. There's no
No-mac.
pasta.
So it's basically an imposter. Did you catch that joke? Imposter?
Okay.
You know. Within an hour, Amaris prepped an impressive 3-course meal, and it was definitely on point.
Is it too hot?
It was so good that I almost forgot that I had to prepare this same exact meal all by myself for Rick Ross tomorrow. Am I making this exact plate with these 3 things?
Yes, I'm gonna let you do it.
I'm gonna make this all tomorrow?
Yes.
By myself?
Yes.
Boss salad, kale casserole, 4 lamb chops,
With
yogurt sauce, and
a
chimichurri.
Yes. And you're gonna take care of all of this?
Okay. I'll see you later.
I'm Henry Linder, and run Linder's Shoe Service. And I've been here since 79. It's 33 years. I came from Tron. I was up there for 30 years. Landrum is a good place to live, in and around Landrum, Green Creek, Tron, Columbus. They used to call them shoe cobblers. Back when I started fixing shoes. But I guess it's an art now. Nobody wants to work more or less for nothing. You know what I mean, cheap. There wasn't no shoe shop in Tryon. That fella went out of business. So my daddy, he ordered some shoe machinery, and so we just, see, I was only a kid, Joey. So we just opened up a little shoe shop, and Daddy couldn't fix shoes, so I did my best, and always have did my best.
How was it back then when you first started?
Well, I tell you, I worked at a little shop in Calpins. That was back in 1937. That was during the Depression days. Nobody had anything, and you fixed shoes real cheap. Ladies' heels was a quarter, and soles 50 cents. Men's heels 35, and soles was 75. Now soles and heels are out of sight. Of course, everything else is too, more or less. When I first come to Tryon, I'd never seen a pair of riding boots before.
This right one is.
Yeah, boy, I mean, you really wore that out.
Yeah, the other one's not that bad. Look at the other one. See, the other one's fine.
You gonna wait for them?
Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're wonderful. Terrific.
I love my customers. I just, I enjoy talking to them. Haven't seen you in a good while.
Well, I've been busy, and my shoes have been holding up pretty well, so no problems. Good to see you too.
Glad
You're
to see you.
Good.
Appreciate it, and thank you, and you come back.
Take care.
Thank you. I've made a cripple fella a pair of shoes once. I had to raise the 2 inches on one shoe, and I made it out and out when I was less than 20 years old. And if it hadn't have been for my mother making the lining for me, she sewed, but she didn't commercial sew. She just sewed for the family. But she made the lining for me, and I made the upper. And tell you what, I made the shoes for $15.
Don't nobody love me, I'm 7 in my Ellie. Niggas from Detroit with Adidas and Pelly say I remind them of the one with thug life on his belly. The new Tupac, outlaw Machiavelli. I'm in the brand new DP9, see me shine. Hey rapper, you know be like that, see shine. Way past my prime, but ain't no age on crime. Booming every second, clocking all the time. Dumb down on the police if they tryna hunt me. With a loaded 45, but I'm only 43. I ain't telling you nothing, that's the way that shorty be. I be naughty by nature, she be naughty like me. I'm ESHAMSMITH, looking like practice these rituals of wickedness. One time for the ones who be locked down in these streets, man, we can't put the clock down. Fuck them police, 'cause they can get shot down. Whole lives matter, even you can catch a hot round. I support the underground, it's not just a hashtag. I'll put you 6 feet underground in the trash bag. Fuck you and your money, don't need your cash. I'm from Detroit, Beirut, Baghdad. Target in sight, keep my focus. Load another clip, bust the 4/5. Spraying all these dirty cockroaches. Saying good night and buenas noches. Who's the black sheep? Where's the black sheep? Running crack on the back street like an athlete. No need to insult your fam. I'm ultra, man. I don't eat chicken, I eat vultures, man. And I spray on cockroaches, and my flow's ferocious, cautious when you approach us. No buenas noches. Still up on the police if they tryna hunt me with a loaded 45, but I'm only 43. I ain't tell her do nothing, that's the way that shorty be. I be naughty by nature, she be naughty like me. I'm Godlike. Never said I was the best and never wanted to be. Niggas still fight each other, not the real enemy. The same ones killed JF Kennedy. Why everybody caught up in the hypocrisy? You're all still part of the whole conspiracy. So if anything based off of this theory, you'll be swimming with the Edgar Hoover in Lake Erie. Dump on the police if they tryna hunt me with a loaded 45, but I'm only 43. I ain't tell her do nothing, that's the way that shorty be. I be naughty by nature, she be.
Hey, I'm Tim Bratz, and Commercial Umpire is my coaching program on how to buy apartment buildings. And
Well, for decades, only crackpots and crazy people.
There might have been an ordinary traffic stop for you, but I'm a nigga, gotta do what I gotta do. Niggas getting hunted, black man wanted, dead or alive. Man, I survived. The east side of Detroit couldn't take me, so I could never let the police break me. Free thinking from your mental slavery. Somebody pray to God to save me.
Okay, we're all neighbors. You need to knock on everybody's door. Okay, no,
just this?
Kind of wet. I got a permit for a plant.
Gotcha.
Place in